In today's video, I'm going to show you how I wear artificial nails. They actually help my real nails to grow because I'm not looking at them and touching them and picking at them. That's one of the reasons that I wear nail polish, like a opaque nail polish often, because I'm just the kind of person that will pick at my nails. So the reason I'm putting these on is just really for fun. My nails, some of them broke. Like this one and this one are in pretty good condition. This one is really not. You can sort of see it's peeling right there. And believe me, I want to get my nail into there to just peel that. This one broke on the corner. This one right there. Then on this hand, this one's in rough shape. I do have a little teeny bit of nail polish still left on that I couldn't get to, that I didn't work that hard. It doesn't really matter with these. I have found these Revlon ones to be the absolute best for the shape of my nail. They're a little rounded like that, and I do have a naturally curved nail, pretty curved. So I need a fairly wide curved nail, and these look amazing on. Now I'm going to cover up the French with this color. It's Metro Chic by Sephora by OPI, which I just love this color. The reason I'm covering it up is because I find that when I use a French tip nail, like an artificial nail, you can always see the glue spots on the nail bed, and I really hate that. So let's just kind of get started, and I'll show you what I do with these. First I open them, obviously. They come with a super glue, and then all different nail sizes, and an emery board. And what I do is I go through first and I find the size that best fits my nails. So I hold this up, and this is the thumb, and that's what it will look like. And these are so real looking. And I like the length. I got medium. And this is, like I said, just for fun. I'll probably only keep them on a couple of days just so that, you know, they all grow out a little bit, and they will not damage my nails because I will soak them off in pure acetone and not pick at all, so they will not do anything to my natural nail. Once I have my nails all picked out, thumbs, index fingers, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky, I just start to glue. I take a drop of glue and spread it out on the nail. And then I push the nail sort of into my cuticle and hold it down. And on the sides as well. You want to make sure the glue isn't like right on the tip part. I did get a little glue on my fingers and almost got them stuck together. If that happens to you, just put them in acetone and it'll come right off. So there's one nail. And actually on this one you can't really see the glue too much, so conceivably I could wear it without the color, but I want the color. Drop of glue. Spread it around, mostly towards the base of the nail, so that you still have room to hold it and apply it. Now, if you feel like after you've put it on, the side is like glued to your finger, don't worry. After it dries, you'll be able to like wash your hands and then kind of peel that away from the side. So don't worry about it. One drop is really all you need, but it's important to make sure that you spread it out to the base and to the sides. Then I just sort of lay it on top, press it down, and press it down and into the cuticle. One hand done, lickety split. Good length. Next hand. I will admit, when you first put them on, if you're not used to long nails or even having, you know, nails glued on, they feel funny. It's going to take a little while, maybe a day, to really get used to them. But this is what they look like. And I think they look really natural. And I'm going to show you close up that there's no gappings on the side. They're not too wide. I got them right up to my cuticle. My dry cuticles. So as you can see, like, they're perfect. Look at how nicely that gets to the edge. What I like to do is I like to file them, shape them a little bit more to my liking. And the way that I file my natural nails and my natural nails and artificial nails is the same. So a lot of you have asked me how I file my nails. What I do basically is I have this, it's a two-sided emery board. This one's a little finer, this is a little rougher. And I just go straight across like that, and I do usually do it in one motion across. I don't really saw back and forth. On fake nails it doesn't matter, but on real nails it's supposedly not great. I'm not that particular. Then what I do, this is very important, is I go like this, or like that, straight up and down, not on the side like that. And that makes the square really the way that I like it, which is with a little teeny, ever so slight divot in the middle, so that the center is a little bit lower than the side. So this is how the nail came. It has a little bump right there, but it's a little bit more rounded. And this is what I turned it into. Okay, so do the same thing. Sometimes I don't even need to do it straight across, but I am for the purpose of this video, because I think it's hard for you to see. So the straight across method is great for bringing down the nail, taking off some length. Okay? Then I do the vertical method. Then to finish off the edge so it's really smooth, I always go up, and invariably a little piece that was under there comes off, which is good. And I even buff the top so that it's a little rounded. So, taking off a little bit of length, and I go straight across, then maybe on the fine side up and down, like that. Swipe it up, take my other buffer, the middle ones I always want a bit shorter because since the middle finger itself is longer, the nail is going to look longer. I think this is an important step to buff. This is with real nails as well, to buff down. I like, now that took off some of the French tip. Again, it's fine because I'm painting over, but if you were keeping these French tip, you wouldn't want to do that, okay? But on real nails, it makes it just finishes it off nicely if you buff the very edge. One thing I also will tell you is that if you're not going to use a dark color, it's really hard to cover that French tip white part. So you might want to get a different color nail. So these have not been filed. You can see the shape is different. I like this shape better. So I did already put one coat on this nail. And as you can see, even with the one coat, you can still see that white a little bit. You could use a base coat if you want, but I don't want them to look too thick. So that's why I'm not. I'm going to put the second coat on. And that completely covered the white. And these are the finished nails. I did not put a top coat on yet. They don't really need it. I probably will though. One thing I want to say is like this thumb. I don't know why it came out longer than this one. I probably used a different nail. It's too long and it's a little too wide, so I probably will file the sides. Now, one thing that you can do to make them look really real, and I forgot to do this, is before you put the polish on, and if you want to like narrow out the sides a little, you would take the fine side and go down like that. And then you can take either the fine side of this or a block spongy emery board like that. And the same way that I buffed the top, you buff down on the sides and it makes a nice curve like that. Not as like not as flat, but it brings it down in a little bit more like that and a little bit more narrow. But they're fine for now. Any little cleanup that I need to do will come off when I wash my hands again. I am going to condition my cuticles because they're pretty dry, but I just wanted to show you them. And like I said, it's the Revlon. There's something very special about those Revlon that look so, so real. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Make a little head.